I'm going to put these wheels on right here. So replace these metal bars. These new brake rotors work great today. You hear them clanking a little bit when I was riding around the parking lot. Okay. Things get dirty when you're out there because you're holding it and then letting it go. The tail gets all dirty. I'm going to try and put these wheels on. I got to drill some holes in the body. I marked them with these black dots right here. I think it'll be enough room to clear that hole, but yeah, I think we'll be in the right spot. There is just a hole right there, or that circle. I don't think I've ever cleaned the inside of this body since I got it. It's still pretty clean. All right. I'm just going to drill it right there. Fuck it. Let's go. Where's that drill bit at? Just going to do it by hand. Shouldn't be that hard. What's up? D. All We're almost there. Not that deep. How you guys doing out there? It was raining over here today. It dried up enough. I took the motorcycle out so I could try out the new brake rotors. And with the new bearings, the new axle tube, and then the old axle, the thing was going straight. It was cool. I've had these little training wheel things lying around for a while, so I'm going to put them on. Lock. I think we're through. Sweet. All right, let's see. Let's mock one up and see what it looks like. I think I'm going to use a bigger washer on the back of this because it's not going to be that. See if it clears that. Oh, it clears that circle. Sweet. And I think if I use a little bit bigger washer, it'll work too. But I think this will work. I'm just gonna put a bigger washer. Let's see if that's good. Let's start it. Just screwing the tube onto it. Okay. Let's see. There's no instructions for these little training wheel things. That's on there. Point them up so when the bike is leaning, the wheel touches like that. And then I'm gonna melt them to put them higher or lower to see how far the bike will lean. Because right now, with it just been up like that, stock from the package, it's gonna be like that much more at least. I think I'll just try them like this with this size washer. Nah, it's gonna crack. I'll just have to file down this circle on the edge. I don't know if you can see it now, this big ring. Got plastic everywhere. All right, let's see what this looks like on here. Oh yeah, it's gonna lean pretty good. We'll just try it like that, and if I need to melt them up to get a little more lean, just melt them up a little bit. That's cool. All right, let's tighten it up on that side. Okay, I'll be right back. see what I got in here. We got a bigger washer. Oh, these ones look a little bigger. Wonder if I got two. That's some like black one. Oh, look, I got two. Wonder if it'll fit though. It's pretty big. It's like as big. It's the whole piece. Vape down. Let's see. It clears. Fuck yeah. Can't remember if these black washers came with the kit. But definitely more. Plastic's tough, but I haven't had anything crack yet. I think the guy's visor might have cracked, but it's like a little tiny piece of plastic. Can't even see it. Okay, let's drill the other hole then. That seemed to be in the right spot. Kind of eyeballed it on each side. I'd bring out the power tools, but I think it's a little aggressive for this little tiny piece of plastic. I don't want to mess this body up. They just came out with the yellow bike. I think it's a Yamaha. And they're going for $170 a kit right now online. And I got mine back in September, beginning of September. And it's pretty cool. They just released a new one. I guess these are pretty hard to get. But they were, now that they just released a new one. But it has different front suspension on it. I don't know if you see the difference in these, the washers I used. It's a little bigger. Yeah, with the bearings and the new rotors, it is so quiet. It does have a little clanking though. I gotta get some washers for the front. I think they're 0.5 I'm gonna need. All right, almost through. Through. God, I got plastic everywhere. Let's take this other one off. It's a 1.5 millimeter. Go ahead and hit that like button, guys. It really helps my channel get out there. Appreciate you guys watching. I like doing these lives for you guys. All right, I'm gonna put a washer on here. The drill bit I used, I can't remember what size that was. I'll have to go outside, but it was a 3.5 millimeter. Right. Twist this up. All right, seems even. Seems even to me. Make sure they're both tight. All right, seems tight. Put this body on. Clean up a little bit. Save these. She got this cool stand. It's awesome. The model's a Kyosho NSR 500. I got the manual right here, so you can see. It's a 1/8 RC motorcycle. I guess this thing came out in like 1991 or 92, around there. And they re-released it, and then it just started getting really popular like the last couple months. So I can get parts for it and everything. So that's pretty cool. I'm replacing these crash bars, and I just put these wheels on, these wheel bar things. So I'm going to get another set of these and take these blue pieces, and then I'm going to drill another hole underneath this one, and then just take the wheels off and have plastic bar just connecting to each hole, like if I was just using these two holes right here. But when you really take turns with these metal ones, they hit the ground. You can see the scrape marks on them. But they hit the ground. If they hit anything, it just flips the bike. Especially if you're going full speed and you're like taking a turn and it hits a little divot in the asphalt, it's over. Very durable bike though. What's up, guys? How you doing? Oh, Bree said hi. Bannon McCreary, what's up? But with the bearings combined with the wheel bearings, I wish there was another chain, just another color, just for looks. But this chain works fine. And I wish they had adjustable like blocks that you can put in here, like almost like chain tensioners or some type of something. The new rear ends have the slot for the axle that goes back and forth. I've seen like some little like blocks that go in there, and some rear ends with 3 different holes. So I had a problem also with the handlebar. Got pushed back when I crashed, and it was binding up the arm and the knee right here, and I didn't see it. I was just smoking and I was staring at it, and I saw the knee and the elbow were touching. So I just pushed this forward, and it's fine now. Just got to tighten it. Okay, let's put this body back on. Can't wait to go try it. Try it out with these wheels, my little training wheels. I'm just gonna cut them down really short. If these things work good. I see there's like a hole in it. I don't know if this is solid plastic rod, but it looks like they drilled into it. So I'll have to get some hollow stuff. But definitely ordering another set of these and trying to make something like this wire crash bar, like this wire one, but just out of plastic. Just get these 2 in. Come on, there we go. Not too tight. Get another one. Oh, it seems to be supporting the bike. I just laid it down on it. Got that bigger washer on the back. I'm pretty satisfied with this, just for practicing. I'm definitely going to shave the guy's legs down in the back right here at the calf so I can get bend the knee more and make the rear sets go up higher. This thing turns really hard already. If you practice a little bit, I'm not like a professional or anything, but you can really get this thing to take a sharp turn. I'm talking, man, like a foot. You can hit the brakes on this thing and turn it at the right time and hit the gas, and it'll bust a U-turn. Oh, I got to make sure the wheel's on tight too on both sides. That's pretty good. Make sure. Yeah. Yeah, these are pretty stiff. It's holding the bike up. See if I loosen it, if it makes. Let's put some. Just leave it like that. I'll check them when I go right out there in the parking lot tomorrow. Cool. All right, let's put this body on here. I still got those other parts to put on. the front suspension and the steering and the rear swing arm, and I'm looking for a spring for the GPM shock that I got. How come this isn't working? Oh, this thing won't latch in. This one was far enough back. I wonder how much. It's probably just barely. See, we have little problems like this. I think if I just cut a little past that, this side seems to be working. Let me see again. Yeah, pretty much. It's clipped in there. All right, I'm just gonna get a hobby knife and cut whatever that is. It's probably just the edge of the, or just move the washer over. Thought I was done. Can't just be as easy as just drilling some holes and screwing it on, that's for sure. All right, I need to get something to move this. It's the left side I'm fucking with. Who's watching out there still? Is it Bannon out there? Anybody else got one of these Kyosho motorcycles? Okay, what is going on with it? Yeah. See, this side is just, the square is covered up just a little more. So I'm going to just cut the edge of this off, this circle, because we don't really need it there. So we'll loosen this up. All right, I'm going to mark where that is. Sharpie. Just make a little mark where we're going to cut it. Right there. Just put a little black just so I can make sure the washer will clear. Let me get a knife or something. Oh. File that. File around here. I don't know where it went. I got some clippers and a knife blade. We'll try that. I'm gonna have to cut a lot of this off. Let's get it down and then cut the edge off. Yeah, the park I'm going to and riding this around the parking lot, there's always a cop there. Not that I have a problem with them or anything, but I don't know if they just like eat their lunch there or I mean it's nice to watch in the park. Every time I go there, I'm like just trying to chill in the parking lot, staring at me. All right, I think this might clear. Okay. Might have to do it to the other side. Well, this one, it's like on top of it, huh? I'll just cut this one too so I don't have to take the body off again. Mark it. Take this off too. All right, let's do this. Saw this guy in the parking lot today. He came up to me from the skate park and he was like, "Hey man, I used to race RC cars down in the valley." And I was like, "Oh, like where in Phoenix?" And he just said there's forums and I can find a bunch of guys that race these motorcycles down there. And I was like, "Wow, that's fucking cool, man. Thank you for telling me." His name was Hunter. And so I'm going to be looking. I don't know if anybody knows like what's going on in Phoenix with these motorcycles, but it sounds pretty cool. He said there's a bunch of guys that race them. All right, that should be better. Put these screws in again. The washer. This screwdriver magnetic. Yes. All right. Stainless, not magnetic. I think I cut enough plastic off. I used to race Formula One RC when I was really young, and I've been playing with RC since I was probably 6. My dad had kyosho cars and all different kinds of cars. I remember mainly his like pan car that he had, but I'm 41 now, so I've been doing it for a long time. But I just got this motorcycle in September, and it is really fun to work on. No, it's my first motorcycle. I used to race the Formula Ones. There was a racetrack in Ripon in California, and this guy had a body shop and had a racetrack out front, and they raced the 110s, and I would see it lit up when I was a kid and ask, like, what the fuck is that place? It looks so cool. And when I turned, I think 13 is when I started racing the Tamiya F103. They were called. I think they're on like a F104. They have like a 4-wheel drive one now. But I just started looking at them again. All right, here we go. It's clearing. Everything's clearing. Sweet. What kind of RCs do you guys got? Gavin, what do you got going on? Where are you guys at? I'm in Arizona right now. Kind of interested to see where you guys are watching from. But if it doesn't rain again tomorrow, I'm going to take this thing out and try these out. I think that's straight. Looks straight. That looks straight to you guys? How you would tell. There we go. This thing is so funny to like comment on like a real race or something. It's like, all right, we're going into turn 4. And like when you crash with like gravel or sand or something, we got debris on the track. He's down. The racer's down in turn 3. It is fucking hilarious. I'm just dying out there in the parking lot sometimes. Sometimes the bike will lose it and it'll just make you laugh so fucking hard because the guy is hanging on to that thing and yeah, it's funny. Oh, you're in Scotland? Hell yeah, dude. That's so far away, Gavin. Thanks for watching, man. All right, we got to be patient with this body. Fuck, I can't just force this thing. Now that I got these crash bars on there, I got to make sure it's clearing stuff. Sweet. Where's the other one at? Did I lose a screw? It's stuck to the motor. Sometimes I'll lose a screw in the motor because it's magnetic. Hell no. All right, well, I'm not going to bother looking for it because I got extra. All right, this one's not in all the way. What is going on here? All right, there we go. This side. Is that enough? Found it. Even with the silicone mat, losing screws. I think this crash bar thing is making the hole not lined up. I could pull it a little bit. Just barely tight on these things, snug. Like almost snug right before there. Cool. Well, that's it on the crash bars. I think hopefully. Yeah, there we go. Body's on. So now when it's turning, oh, it's got some more lean on that shit. So I've been watching all over the place. So you take there's like these little plastic claw things and it snaps on to the knee. And I saw guys, they get O-rings and hook it up to where right here, there's a hole. I don't know if you can see it. That hole right there to the other one. And you put an O-ring on there. So I'm going to try and get some thick O-rings. Try that or see how it works. What's going on? All right. Well, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you later.